Ravens at Browns. Browns minus 2.5, over under 42.5. Here's a fun fact for you, Pete. Both these teams are tied for third in the NFL in rush yards with 1,765. It's kind of crazy. Two AFC North teams tied exactly at third. The Browns are this game opened as Baltimore -1, and it has drifted all the way. It looks like it's going to close with the Browns laying 3 if it continues to move, although maybe there's some buyback there if Baltimore gets to +3. Who do you like in this game?
I'm going to take the Browns. Coming off the bye, I think they're the rested team. The Ravens played that physical game last week against the Steelers. Shouldn't have gone for 2. I'll sit there and say that time and time again. I know you disagree with me, but I hated that call. And everybody goes, "Oh, it was a perfect call. He was open." Well, guy plays defense too, and you got to throw around him. I didn't like the call. I mean, you have the better kicker. Your offense that just went down up and down, right down the field to score. I would have gone to overtime. They didn't. They lost. They also lost Marlon Humphrey in that game. And their offensive line is not very good right now. I think Garrett is going to have a field day here. I think the Browns will run the ball. I'm going to take the Browns minus the 2.5. The number looks funky, but I'm going to take the Browns minus 2.5.
Yeah, it was Baltimore -1. Everybody hammered Cleveland, and I would have taken Cleveland at that number. 2.5, it just seems like so much of a swing that I don't want to lay the 2.5 now. They lost to Baltimore in the last game, then they had to bite us 2-1 and get healthier. That's big for Baker, especially with all the injuries he's been dealing with. Conklin also lost for the year in that game. That lowers the ceiling of the offense to me. We saw that they struggled when he was out before he came back. Baltimore also, like you said, lost Humphrey for the year. It should be easier to pass on them. Could be a big day for Landry and even some of the secondary receivers here. I don't know how many points Baltimore scores in this game. Offense has been bad for a month. So with that look ahead steaming all the way to Cleveland, it seems like everybody's on Cleveland right now. And it probably will get to 3. At 3, maybe there's a little value on Baltimore, but I'm probably just staying away from this game.
Cleveland, yeah, I mean, Cleveland minus 2.5, a little too high, especially that 115. And 3, definitely a little bit higher than I'd want to take. I would have, they were right there in terms of games that could have gotten onto my best bets, but ended up not happening. I do like the Browns a lot here, and I agree with Pete. We see a run game where Nick Chubb gets loose. They're coming off the bye. They should be healthier. They should be, more. Kevin Stefanski has a fantastic record off a loss. They're coming off the bye. Baltimore banged up. You lose Marlon Humphrey. It's a team that's just sort of, they're finding ways to win. They're 2-2 despite averaging like 17 points per game their last 4 games. It's a Baltimore team that's sort of holding things together with Scotch tape. It's a testament to Lamar Jackson's skill, and maybe more importantly, John Harbaugh's coaching ability. So give me Cleveland, just missed on the best bets. All right.